It makes a real difference when someone cares enough to help, especially right now. When my Steph had her first baby, I was over the moon. First time granny, eh? But I knew how tough it'd be for Steph. And that baby box she got has been a godsend. Clothes, a changing mat, nappies, and even things you wouldn't think about, like a thermometer. What wouldn't I have given for that in my day?
Now, don't get me wrong. Having a bairn is the best thing that's ever happened to me. But it's an expensive business. But I'll tell you this. From the day that Ollie's chubby little face first looked up at me, we've been getting 25 quid a week, and it's made all the difference. Knowing I can make sure he has a full tummy every day is one less thing to worry about. And of course, it's brilliant being a mum. But I do miss my work. Thank goodness I know I'm going to be able to go back because of the free nursery hours. Without that, I just couldn't afford to shell out for nursery. And with the way things are just now, I know things are going to be tight. So all these free school meals will go a long way to help us get by too.
That free bus pass I was given a year ago is brilliant. I can see my pals, go wherever I want, and just do so much more than I could before. It'll make a huge difference next year, because it'll be how I get to uni. Hopefully. I'm already worried about money. But at least I don't need to pay for tuition fees for some of the best universities in the world. When my cousin in Liverpool told me what she's forking out, about 30 grand just for tuition fees, I couldn't believe it. It's just as well that's looked after up here. There's no way families like mine have that sort of money.
Seriously, with the price of everything going up and with a new baby in the house, we've really had to watch what we're spending. Everyone you speak to is. I couldn't have been more relieved when I heard the council tax was being frozen. I feel like someone actually got what we're going through. All these things make a big difference right now.
Even the things like not having to pay for the dentist and those free period products that started appearing at school and you now see everywhere, all help.
And age doesn't come itself, but I really feel I've been well looked after with free prescriptions, free eye tests. And while my husband's health has not been great, and I've been looking after him more and more, I've been getting this carer's allowance to help out. It's not just the money, though. It's knowing that folk care about what people like me are doing. That's important. Of course, I'm happy to do it for as long as I can, but there will come a time when he'll need professional carers, and there is no way we could afford it. But free personal care means we don't have to worry about that. Thank goodness we've got a government in Scotland that cares and is on our side, a government that wants to help. Because there's no chance that lot in Westminster do.
For years, the SNP has been building a country that looks after you at every stage of your life. And all of the choices we have made are because we believe that everyone in Scotland benefits when no one is left behind. The baby box, bus passes, tuition fees, personal care, freezing council tax, free childcare, and of course, the Scottish Child Payment. A game changer in helping us to tackle poverty. In fact, when you look at all of the actions we are taking, there's an estimated 90,000 fewer children in Scotland now living in poverty. That's the equivalent of almost 2 Hampden Parks filled with children, no longer in poverty. These are my party's values. These are Scotland's values. They are an investment in all of our futures. But make no mistake, all these Scottish priorities are at risk from cruel and uncaring governments at Westminster. So, if you cherish all of these things that make a real difference in our lives, if these priorities are your priorities, we need to protect them. How? It's simple. Vote for the SNP at the Westminster election to stand up for Scotland and ensure our voice is heard.